Hello everyone, welcome back to Trek A Day, and today we'll be taking a look at a handful of the TNG episode novelizations. There have been many episodes of all the different Star Trek series turned into novels, some better than others. Many of them are just straight translations of the book of the episode to book form, but frequently they are a little more fleshed out with a little more detail. I love when they go ahead and do that, so it's always worth giving them a shot, even though it's just revisiting that episode in a different context, or if it's one that's a little bit expanded. So first off, we have All Good Things, the final episode of Star Trek TNG, one of the greatest finales to a TV show ever made. It really is just a perfect ending to that series. And this novelization also comes with a handful of pictures. Some of them do, not all of them, from the episode. Then we have Descent, where we get another look at Hugh and the freed Borgs and lore as well. One of the weaker season ender kind of two-parter things, I think, overall, and one that I think is better, but again is another one that's not necessarily everyone's favorite two-parter. Unification. I think more people were disappointed with part 2 of Unification than some of the other two-parters, but I thought it was a fascinating concept looking at the attempts to create a lasting peace and reintegration of Romulan and Vulcan society, and of course having Ambassador Spock there as well. That was a big surprise to see him and his involvement in the series, and Sarek as well. So that was another good one. And then we have the novelization of Encounter at Farpoint, the premiere episode of Star Trek The Next Generation. And then we have Relics, one of my personal favorite episodes of TNG. Big fan of how they integrated Scotty, and just a fantastic, great episode that I have talked about in length and have done other videos on before, but this is a decent novelization of that episode. That is a look at a handful of the Star Trek The Next Generation episodes that have been released in novel form. Again, I always suggest you pick these up, and whether they're Deep Space Nine or Voyager as well, there are many other ones, original series, you name it. They're always worth a grab. Even some of the lesser ones are at least a great way of revisiting an episode.